You're jamming to the hottest sound in the mix. RadioScene.com.
Now you know about this show. We not playing no games. I want to send special shouts out to all my sports fans out there. And tonight in the building with us, the owners of the Connecticut Topballerz. I want my people in the studio to give me an applause. The owners of the Connecticut Topballerz, Aaron and Trevor Hairston. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Make some noise. Where's my energy at? If you don't have any energy, go home, because I don't need that up in here. Yes, I want another applause. I want to make this right. Here we go. Now, you guys are the owners of Connecticut Topballerz, which is a semi-professional ABA basketball team. Am I correct on that? All right. Now, what inspired you guys to start a team? I mean, you know, how'd you figure out one day that you just go, I'm bored, man. What do you want to do? I don't want to start a team. All right, let's do it. I mean, what inspired y'all to do that?
Oh, you take that.
Well, originally, we started with football. Topballerz.net is our parent company.
Okay.
And basically, we just wanted to branch out in all aspects of sports, open up opportunities for everybody in Connecticut that play a sport. So football, we pretty much, you know, we had that under wraps, and we were contacted by a team in Alabama about recruiting and doing some tryouts up here for their team. So my brother and I thought about it, and we said, well, what league do you play in? And he said, American Basketball Association, ABA. So that's the one with Dr. J and all that. He said, yeah, that's the same league. I said, oh, wow. I said, well, let us get back to you, and we'll see what's going, we'll see what we can do. So we did our research about the ABA.
Right,
and we contacted Joe Newman, the CEO of the ABA, and said, hey, how do we start a team in Connecticut? He gave us all the information, gave us our franchise package, and that was it.
Wow.
Here we are.
Wow. Now, in that package that y'all received, what was in it? Just paperwork or contracts? I mean, did you have to sign your life away to do something like that?
What they do at the ABA is they help you build your business. They see basketball as a business. Each team is a business. So they give you a business plan from A to Z. Everything from, how to run your business, how to keep it going, how to find your players, how to get your administration set up, all the fees, everything was in there as a package.
Okay.
It's a package deal. And they send out memos every single day on how to market your business.
Wow.
And how to be successful.
Very supportive.
So they're very supportive, and I mean, it takes all the thinking out of it.
Wow.
So all you have to do now is do.
That's deep. That's real deep, that they're not coming short with people who are interested, that they're making sure that you are educated and you don't just have a spontaneous idea and acting on it. They're making sure that you guys are prepped. Yep. You did something to research, something to study. I mean, like myself, I'm like, the ABA, like when I was first told about this and someone, schooled me on Connecticut Topballerz, I'm like, ABA? Isn't that? Nah, never mind. And then I actually had a chance this past Monday to go to your practice. And I'm like, no, they not playing with the red, white, and blue ball.
Yes, sir.
That's not the era of Dr. J.
Yes, sir.
That's what, I don't know, my era, people will always know the ABA from Dr. J.
Right.
Now, before we go on, I got a clip for people. There's a clip up in there of the ABA with, I think the Iceman doing a little dunk contest. Can we take a look at that? Because, that's the red, white, and blue ball, man. That's NBA. That's how we flash you back, people. NBA sports music, red, white, and blue basketballs in the building. That's the Iceman Gervin, if I'm not mistaken, with the Spurs.
George Gervin comes back strongly with that one. And now down to his last dunk.
The ABA, y'all. High shorts, high socks. We flash you back.
George Gervin of the San Antonio Spurs. Tremendous effort by George Gervin.
That's what I'm talking. Look at the high socks. I used to wear my socks like that when I was a little kid. Look at the back. You see the basketball, right?
Teammate of the San Antonio Spurs.
All right. We are back now. So, how did y'all come up with the name Topballerz when you figured, okay, we got the paperwork, how can we gonna put the team together? But, you know, one of the things that before, like even with me, when I started this show, one of the things that was a headache for about at least 2 weeks was, what am I gonna call it? Right. So how did y'all come up with Topballerz?
Well, our parent company is Topballerz.net.
Okay.
And we want to raise the standards and say, hey, are you a top baller? If you are, prove it. Put your skills on the court, put your skills on the field, and we'll open up opportunities to give you what you need.
Right.
And you know, our business is based around surrounded by giving people the tools to be successful. Mm-hmm. And in order to be a top baller, you need all your tools.
Okay.
And it just worked out that way. We said, you know what, Connecticut Topballerz. What are basketball players known as? Ballers, right?
You gotta have the cream of the crop, right? So you gotta be the top, and you gotta
Top
know how
ballers.
to ball. That makes a lot of sense right there. Did you have a lot of like, how did you go out and contact people to let them know that, okay, Connecticut Topballerz is now a team. Now we need to fill this team with some players. How did you go about contacting people and letting them know when tryouts was and et cetera, et cetera?
Well, due to our other teams and our other ventures, we've been doing this for about 4.5 years. We're going on 5 years now with Topballerz. So we have a lot of connections. So we just basically reached out to the people we know initially in the towns and the players and all those things and get them the word. And then we started doing advertising, with a lot of word of mouth flyers. We ran 5 tryouts throughout the state of Connecticut. From Windsor to New London to Bridgeport. We covered, all of Connecticut, and then we had our last tryout in New Haven.
Okay. Now, do you have to be from Connecticut to be on a team, or anybody could be on?
Well,
that?
our focus was to, get as many players from Connecticut because we wanted to be the Connecticut Topballerz. But,
right.
When we got to the point where we said, we need a 7-footer, we need a shooter, so those things, we filled in a couple of guys from New York.
Okay.
RadioScene.com.
And once again, my people, Flashback Fever Radio in the building. Let's get it pumping, y'all. Flash, let's turn that up on them real quick. They gotta feel this. Where the party at, y'all? Shouts out to my people in Philly. This that old school right now that just get you in that flair, give you that flavor. You know what I'm saying? Say what? DJ White Flash. Right now, we Connecticut top balling. Big shouts out to Topballerz.net.
You're jamming to the hardest sound in the mix. Radio